controlled by one cord. So if you tenderize this, yeah, it's probably going to catch the, what's in line. We tend to work in a linear fashion anyway. So if we're working out this, chances are the middle two tiers are going to be tenderized, but now these two have become neglected.
Okay.
So that's why we want to kind of follow the arc when we're using that.
Got it.
So what we're trying to do is we're trying to follow the arc of the pelvis straight down here because all the muscle tissue attaches to it. So we're trying to tenderize this tissue here. Okay, so we're gonna have you working on your tricep muscle. So what I'm gonna need you to do is start short and elongate. Yeah, good. So when we start with a shorter arm, per se, this muscle gets a nice stretch, and then as we extend, we get a nice slack, and it pushes the muscle, like we talked about. We're trying to get that lactic acid that's built up out of your system, so we're trying to get it into the lymph nodes up through here. So that's the concept behind that. And then you're going to work up as your head starts to pull away. Try to stay away from that spine. There's a muscle that runs this way that tends to get neglected, so we're going to go with that one too. So go ahead and arc up. Up as best you can. Good, and down. Good. Nice. Yeah. So same thing, we're going to start with a shortened position, and we're going to elongate. It's very important for when you are using the tipped head, the triangle head, to try to stay away from the tendons. The reason why I bring that up is because what you can create there is something called tendonitis, which is a lot of what people complain of, right? So when you are basically pounding on a tendon, it's going to swell and swell and swell. So your target areas with the sharper tip is more muscle belly, okay? So we're gonna start short. There's that tendon, and we can actually see, so if you want to open and close it, you can see the muscle where it's moving. So we're going to follow that pattern there. Good. I'll follow you. Good. We're going to use the bigger head, bigger muscle tissue, glute med, min, max. There's 3 big ones. So I'm not going to have her do any sort of activation with this. We're just going to kind of follow the flow of the muscle tissue, bigger head, bigger muscle. Same thing. If I rattle this bone, okay, let me know. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from short to long. We're going to start here, and as you open up, I'm going to travel up. We're going to try to stay away from, again, the bony areas, and the bony areas is to not cause you pain. So go ahead and we'll start short. We're just going to elongate. Two-headed prong, same thing. We're trying to split as to avoid bouncing off that bone, because if you bounce off that bone, the patient's not going to be happy. So We'll turn that on.